Hello, everyone. Welcome to Wealthy Life, a channel for your personal growth, awakening, and financial wisdom. Have you ever asked yourself, do I really like what I'm doing for a living? Do you find yourself counting down the hours to the end of the workday, dreading Mondays, feeling like every morning is a struggle to get out of bed? Why do some people thrive at work, staying up late with passion and excitement, while others are mentally drained by lunchtime? The difference lies not in talent or luck, but in whether you're doing what you truly love. Why do so many people end up in jobs they don't enjoy? From a young age, we're taught to be realistic. Pick a major that promises a stable job. Choose a career with security. Focus on income, not interest. We're rarely encouraged to ask, what excites me? What would I do even if no one paid me? Many of us compromise passion for practicality, only to find out years later that money alone doesn't make a job fulfilling. Before becoming one of the world's most celebrated authors, Murakami ran a jazz bar. One day, while watching a baseball game, he had a revelation. I think I can write a novel. He began writing every morning at 4 a.m. despite no guarantee of success. It was his love for storytelling that carried him through, and the rest is literary history. Warning: what happens when you stay in a job you don't like? 1. Emotional burnout. When you force yourself to do something you don't enjoy, every task becomes a burden. You're not just physically tired, you're mentally and emotionally depleted. 2. Limited career growth. If you dislike your work, you'll only do the bare minimum. You won't pursue mastery or innovation, which are key to advancement. 3. Persistent stress and anxiety. Dreading Mondays, losing sleep on Sundays, feeling trapped in a cycle of work, eat, sleep, repeat. Over time, it affects your health and self-worth. 2 designers joined the same company. Alex chose design because it seemed like a safe option. Chris, however, had loved drawing since childhood. Alex delivered what was needed, just enough to not get fired. Chris treated every project as a creative challenge. 3 years later, Chris became creative director. Alex quit the industry. Passion wins, not immediately, but inevitably. Why doing what you love leads to real success. 1. You gain intrinsic motivation. When you love something, you don't need external rewards to keep going. You'll push through late nights, setbacks, and failures because you actually care. 2. You stay committed even when it's hard. People who are passionate about their work don't give up easily. They're willing to iterate, improve, and learn because they see purpose, not just a paycheck. 3. You stand out more easily. In a world full of good enough, true passion shines. It leads to better output, deeper expertise, and more authenticity, all of which attract opportunity. Jobs famously said, "The only way to do great work is to love what you do." He once took a random calligraphy class in college just because he found it beautiful. Years later, that knowledge became the foundation for Mac's iconic typography. Passion isn't random. It becomes your edge. But what if I don't know what I love? That's a valid question. The truth is, most people don't wake up one day magically knowing their passion. It's something you discover by doing, by trying, by noticing. Let me share you some practical steps to find your passion. Look at what energizes you naturally. What topics make you lose track of time? What activities have you voluntarily done for free? Experiment through side projects. Try new things: writing, coding, photography, public speaking, teaching. Passion reveals itself through action, not overthinking. Track moments of flow. When have you been so immersed that hours flew by? These are signs you're aligned with something you care about. Li Shuoqin was studying at Peking University, China's most prestigious school, but she realized she didn't enjoy academia. Instead, she discovered joy in making people laugh. She took the bold leap into comedy and became a top figure in the Chinese stand-up scene. Her words: "When I'm writing jokes, I don't feel like I'm working, I feel alive." Turning passion into a sustainable career. Loving what you do is just to start building a career around it takes intention. 1. Start as a side hustle. You don't need to quit your job tomorrow. Begin during evenings or weekends. Test ideas. Build skills. Grow your confidence. 2. Learn how to monetize your passion. Passion alone won't pay the bills, but value creation will. Ask, How can I help others with this skill? What problem can I solve? 3. Get better than get paid. Passion should drive mastery. The more skilled you become, the more people will pay for what you love doing. First, do it for love. Then do it for learning. Eventually, you'll do it for a living. You will spend over 90,000 hours of your life working. If you spend that time doing something you hate, what's the cost to your joy, your health, your potential? Loving your work doesn't mean it's always easy, but it means it's always worth it. You'll have bad days, sure, but you'll never feel like you're wasting your life. So ask yourself, are you really working or just counting down the days? If the answer scares you, that's your sign. It's time to start choosing you. Don't forget to subscribe our channel, like and share the video. May you soon discover your true direction in life.